I'm going to read to you some excerpts from Kaskin and the Poacher. This is book 3 in the series of Kaskin Tinderfell of Woolshee Glade. One night, when all was quiet and still, a cry was heard, most loud and shrill. Kaskin flung his window wide, called his guard. "Who was that cried?" he asked in whispered, quiet tone. The forest echoed with a groan. "Bring my bag and send for hare. Some creature is in grave despair. We must move fast to help our friend. Call for Owl, his help to send. He has the keenest, sharpest eye, and will lead us to that painful cry." He climbed on Hare's warm furry back. They raced along, Owl led the track. The moon was high and shed the light they needed on this special night. Close to the edge of a fox's lair they found a vixen in despair. Her cub was caught in a steel grip, laid by man, a snare to trip. The cub was trapped, his leg all broke, and no one moved as Kaskin spoke. "This is the foulest deed I've seen, the lowest trick, most cruel and mean." This was no ordinary day. Their normal tasks would have to stay. Kaskin's message was quite clear. The rabbits listened and shook with fear. "The task is obvious," he explained. "By waiting nothing will be gained. At once we must begin our toil to find the traps on our forest soil. In groups of 6 I think is best. Today no one must tire or rest. Each trap must then be carried here, and when at last the glade is clear, we'll meet to plan what steps to take before that poacher's yet awake." While elves had worked, their king had planned to move these traps from off their land, conceal them lying in a row in grasses where they would not show, at the edge of Woolshee Glade, so when the poacher came to raid, within his traps he would be caught, his evil deeds would come to naught. The poacher's name was Oswald Pike, the sort of man you would not like. Small and fat with greasy hair, about his clothes he did not care. Inside a bath he'd never been, he smelled so bad, looked so unclean, that people always turned away, and no one ever said good day. Around the country he would roam, and did not have a proper home. At night he slept in barn or shed, with straw or rags to call his bed. He poached or stole wherever he went, and this was how his life was spent.